Gustave, we got something for you.
For your field notes. So, when you come back, you can tell us everything.
Hey, a quest log.
Definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Paintress.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
I shall faithfully record all our adventures. Every
Okay, the
strange
fact that
and
they
wondrous
destroyed this Paintress before, but this
And
cycle just kept on
Nevrons.
going, doesn't bode
I can
well
do
for
that.
this.
And in return, do you solemnly promise to take care of the shield dome?
Getting some
while
Final
I'm gone?
Fantasy X
I'm
vibes here.
entrusting you with the safety of Luminaire.
I promise.
Promise.
Andrea?
I'll use everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
I should check on Maelle. She's probably alone, as usual.
No one has made it to the Paintress, but they just... Didn't they just say someone destroyed her? Did I talk to you yet?
Ready for tomorrow?
Ah.
Yeah. Been ready. And what about you? Heard you were elected Commander 32. Congrats.
I've already claimed Alan's office. It's got a nicer view than mine.
A view of the Paintress. You're sicker than I thought.
She won't be there for long.
Okay. They're saying I will. Alright.
If we fail,
I misread that. My bad.
When one falls, we continue.
That makes sense. Alright. What's your
Okay.
story, miss?
I wasn't sure if I should.
You've been avoiding us. You didn't have to.
I heard Seba filled my spot after I left.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a coward for staying?
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
Don't worry, Lucy. I
what?
think we're full up on red shirts anyway.
Make yourself accept the unacceptable? Make believe that happiness is... this?
More like... rediscover. Happiness. One Gommage left. Maybe contentment is the highest form of happiness.
It makes me sad to hear you talk like this. The Paintress stole so many things, including your capacity to dream.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She can't touch me there. This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
If you say so.
Right. Kid, what are you up to?
Wow, so many expeditioners. So cool.
Alright. And anything else? No. I believe it just goes back up here. Right, no. We are ready to proceed. Come on, Gustave. We got work to do.
I knew I'd find you here. Having second thoughts about the expedition?
Please. More ready to go than you are.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know we've been over this, but as your guardian, I need to say this one more time. The rest of us only have a year left, but you've got 9 good years before your gommage. You don't need to leave yet. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
I
Well,
know
you say that
think
now.
but it's-
If anyone should stay, it's you. You have friends and family who want you here.
So do you.
No, I don't.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Lumia is not my home. Not the way it is for you. Besides, this way I can keep an eye on you for Emma.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Shush. You're lucky you have a sister who cares.
Doubly lucky. Since now I have 2.
Alright, enough chit-chat. Come on, old man, let's have a duel.
Alright.
Oh, man.
You're pretty much the oldest man in Louvier now, no? Come on.
This time, I'm not messing around.
Oh, why not? Let's party. Alright. It's fighting time. Gotta see if I remember any of this. Ow. Okay.
No shame losing to a superior fighter.
Alright, so looks like we can dodge several times in an action. Besides from... Basically, the game is not waiting to register your dodge before the attack comes in. It's just purely a matter of timing. It's kind of an action thing. Alright, so... Hang on a second. This will absolutely take some getting used to. Yep. Ah, damn it.
Hope your Lumina converter works.
This will
better than
definitely
your
take some getting
dueling.
used to. The trails and flourish that follow their weapons are definitely sending out false signals, and you need to actually watch when the blow's about to connect. An artistic choice. Alright. Hold on a second. Do we have... No, we do. Do we have enough? Exactly 4, looks like. Let's give it a try.
Guess this will do.
There we go. Damn it. Yeah, this is definitely going to take some getting used to. Alright. Do I want to start burning healing items on still technically a tutorial fight? No, but I have a reputation to keep here. Why not? Alright. Yeah, this will not be easy. Hold on a second. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Jesus Christ. Okay, I hope you have this much hit points when you're a party member. If it's gonna be that way, I'm gonna be very cross. Alright, once you start getting dodge perfect, start parrying. Yeah.
I guess this will do.
Yeah, this game's not gonna play nice. Damn! Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to. Especially if the timing's going to change between fights and the tells are not going to be
slow, old man.
obvious.
Now, don't get
Sound
too confident.
cues, alright. Okay, what's your story? Yeah, I can see why. There's a style to it,
Your sister's going to be looking for you.
but it kind of lacks the
Our
usual
beloved
tells
chief
you would
counsel.
expect in that. There's nothing on
Yeah,
screen
she
that
was talking.
specifically
Don't get
flashes
too
out
drunk
and says,
tonight,
do it
okay?
now. You do
My darling
genuinely
sister
have
has
to
a
watch
right.
the attacks
She'll
incoming and
kill me if I don't say goodbye.
get a sense for the timing. Anyway. Hey
Chief
there,
Counsel honors us with her presence.
what was your name?
What? Still mad I'm going?
Emma, I think?
This is the
That's it.
definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition.
She was
It's
like,
fine
I
for
saw you
someone
down at the
else, but
tutorial
it's a
fight. You're not
bloodless
ready for
guillotine
this.
is what it is.
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. They might just find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that'll have a real impact.
Em, you're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part, out there, and win us a chance to live.
We're never going
Noted.
to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Just take care of Maelle, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
Honestly, I feel like she
Me?
can take care of
You're
herself
her
at this
guardian
point.
too. You stop her.
We're her guardians.
She knows how timing
not her
works. I'm
jailers.
Gonna be the one
She
playing
really
catch
wants
up
off this
here.
island.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
Alright. Let's do this. I like that even in this weird fantasy apocalypse we're going through, we still have quite a few luxuries around. I mean, you know, I guess depending on how many people we lose, there would still be a supply of those.
The Sword of Lumiere.
I spent it on the key, yeah.
We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all too short lives.
Some very meaningful camera cuts here.
As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you.
Figuratively speaking, you'll be doing most of the real fighting.
Let the stones of her monolith crumble. Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth. Tomorrow comes. Thanks to you. Expedition 33.
Hey, title drop. Partial title drop. And so we begin in earnest. Is that some shade there, game? I'm watching you. Yeah, most of the party is about to die. Sensor is going off here.
Get ready.
Kind of looks like an older Pierce Brosnan.
You
You're old. How did you survive the gommage? Which expedition are you from?
Yeah. It's a French guy. Shoot. Yep, we found the Vichy spy.
Fall back!
Called it. Okay, Gustave, no pressure or anything, but I think you're gonna have to get good, like, real quick. Okay, did anybody plan for us to come under fire the second we hit shore? Like, anybody at all?
He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde! What do we do now?
Like, we brought weapons, right?
The rally point. The indigo tree.
What was the plan? Maybe we should have discussed this on the ride over.
Fuck! Run!
Oh yeah, this is French as hell. Yeah, I don't think the guts of the have a plan part. Clearly not. Like, I assume you guys trained to fight something here, which means you had some idea what to expect.
Come on! Move! Fucking snap out!
Yeah. This is about what I expected to happen. You might say, really gotta hand it to him. Ha ha! Now, real combat time? Or did we just get stomped and now we're gonna wake up in a cave somewhere with a stranger going, you survived! Haven't seen anyone here since the last expedition. Okay. It's alright, man. Get up, shake it off. Expedition not off to a great start, but, you know, you got all your fingers and toes, you gotta look on the bright side. It could be a lot worse. Okay, it could be, like, a little worse. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking bad right now. Oh, are we in a cave? Ha ha! And exposition old man in 3, 2... No, not yet. Most of his fingers. He does have a prosthetic arm already lost. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, get it together, Gustave. Alright, well, we're somewhere nicer than when we landed. This is an improvement. Spring Meadows. See, it's not so bad over here. See, you guys needed to scout the landing area and pick some place you could actually safely approach. This is why maybe instead of just... Actually, hang on a second. Can we wash ourselves off? Hey, can't wash ourselves off, but we got some money. Things are turning up, Gustave. Not a cave, alright. Alright, we got a glow tree here. But yeah, I feel like the time between expeditions could be spent, like, on scouting or reconnaissance. Send ships over to investigate and find a landing site that isn't covered in fog and swarming with monsters. And, you know, maybe the ships get blasted before they can turn around, but surely someone, somewhere, had to have come up with a different approach besides just send the latest generation that's about to be wiped out on effectively a suicide mission. Yeah, not the best planned expedition. Alright, check the expedition status and using a chroma elixir to recover health. Right. Expedition status. Shit's fucked. Alright. So this shows name of the current area, current objective, bindings for exploration. Alright. Survivors at the Indigo Tree in Spring Meadows. Alright. Also, current health of the expedition, also not doing great. The expedition is in bad shape. Use a chroma elixir to fully heal all members. Right. Yeah, people who would die next year anyway. Right, right. Yeah, that much I did understand from the premise. That every year the number decreases and people who are that age are doomed. So they send them and any other volunteers over to see if they can put a stop to this. Obviously, none have been successful. Even though expeditions don't come back to report, why should we try to gather intelligence? Yeah, yeah. We're French. Let's just send everybody in a doomed formation. The Maginot Line will hold. Uh-oh. I think now it's time for a real-life fight. It's alright. Remember your training. I note that the blade appears real, but he's not wearing it. It appears to vanish into a pocket dimension when he's not using it. Alright. Free aim shots are a good way to hit flying enemies, as well as target an enemy's weak points. Alright. Alright. Shooting costs 1 AP. Beautiful. Oh, I can do more? Nice. Oh, wait. It moved. Uh-huh. Do I just shoot the body? No. I guess the weak point only appears periodically. Alright, so I get a number of shots when doing that. Okay, deal more damage at overcharge. Charge Gustave's arm by dealing... Right. Right. Single target. Right. Number of shots equal to your AP. Gotcha. Ow! Alright. I see. So the weak point isn't always available, but you can take shots, again, equal to your AP. I see. Okay. 2 damage with overcharge. Charge this arm by damage, dodging, and parrying. Right. Alright. Damn. Too trigger happy on that. Getting caught mid-animation. Alright. Not a great showing, I'll freely admit, but I lasted better than, like, 90% of the expedition. So, you know, I got that going for me. Game actually shows how hammer space is a real thing in the world. Yeah, yeah. Again, there's some interesting things being applied by the level of, like, sort of magic, sort of tech on display here. Like, the arm is clearly a prosthetic. But it also appears fully functional. So there's a lot being said about the world in very economical presentation. Yeah, the victory screen. Yeah, there's some style on display here that I quite appreciate. They were dealing with a crazy old dude, clearly cheating. Alright, for weak spot enemies, best to use only one shot. Got it. Alright, looks like we're grappling. Is there anything down here? Can we fall? Looks like we can't. Alright. Not yet, anyway. Alright. Let's see. Anything special in the journal? Okay, this is just a codex. Never mind. Be rather amusing if Gustave had a quest log. It's like, everything is fucked. I'm the only one left. I'm stuck on this island. This shit sucks. I should have had that wine. Can we poke at this? Damn mimes again, yeah. They are hard at work blocking off progress. Just one of those days, everything is fucked. Oh man, it took me a second, but I got where you're going with that. Sometimes you want to justify ripping a motherfucker's head off. Alright. Well, this is less than promising. But sure, let's walk into the obvious ambush site. Hello? Y'all carrying anything? Also, hold on a second. These dudes are all turned to, like, stone or something. Oh shit, is there a Gorgon here? Wait a minute, wait a minute. If Medusa's here, I think I can handle this. They might have just sent the right man after all. Just gotta blindfold myself and explain my intentions in a calm but firm manner. Yeah, free polls. Alright, this is less than promising. Oh god, are we gonna deal with some kind of blood spider? I'm having bad feelings about this flesh webbing. Well, shit. Okay, these are our guys, so these are fresh kills. Damn. Okay, I didn't realize we brought this many guys with us. Ah, okay, those are the other ones. Because it feels like we sent probably, I don't know, 20 people with us. And if they've been doing this, like, 67 times... I just feel like we see the entirety of the expedition here. It's alright, I used up all the ammo in the fight outside. Yeah, exactly.
You do that, we both die. Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustave.
Lune. The others.
I know.
I know it looks bad walking directly into the high-level
We're the
wizard, but
only
you got
ones
it,
left.
man.
You don't get to die.
Yeah, I feel like they sent level 1 adventurers on, like, a...
It's just a matter of time.
level 10 quest minimum.
We're already dead. Look around. Look. Look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue. Get up. We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucien.
This is not the place.
Okay, she's got her shit together. Granted, we're all of 2 people now, so... odds are still not favoring us.
The Lumina converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Putain.
Yeah, we doubled the size of the party. See, Orange gets it. And tutorial boss time. Alright. I do see a weak point here. Actually... Hey! Alright. Alright, so yeah, aim to restate for my benefit. Aimed attacks are specifically for weak points, but they go through your action points. So it's kind of a free attack thing. You can do it at any time, but there are specific points in which that'll be useful. Fair enough. Alright. Gustave, hammer that thing. Alright. Moon stats generates her skills generate elemental stains. Her skills also consume specific stains to enhance their effects. Alright, so these are elemental attacks. Fair enough. Any place of any other stain. Cycle through them, get through most. Alright. Let's see what you got here. Starting skills are Ice Lance and Immolation. Alright, let's give it a try. So, medium ice damage. And here we go.
Ice shatter.
Damn. Portier is weak to ice and took 50% more damage. Right. Aim attacks have one other purpose, but the game will explain them when they're needed. Alright. I can see it to be like shoot something in the environment to make a thing happen. Alright. Some attacks, enemies can attack the whole expedition at once. Press E to parry and execute an expedition counter. Right. Alright. Actually, hang on a second. We put this thing down. Oops, button. Let's see.
Chroma's flowing.
Alright, now she has one ice stain. Immolation will consume the ice stain to deal increased damage. Alright, so kind of getting like a Final Fantasy XIV Black Mage thing here, where it makes sense to cycle between elemental states to keep a combo going. Although in this case, we actually have enemies with elemental weaknesses.
Feel the burn.
Alright. Also has an out-of-combat purpose. Fascinating. Alright. Hey! She's definitely more focused on the goal here.
Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
Let's take a break after this. Getting a dry mouthed here.
It really works. We're not dead yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, everybody else
Come
is
on.
fucked, but, you know,
There might be other survivors at the indigo tree.
we're hanging in there. I might just enough left for a sip. There you are. Alright, Pictos can be equipped to increase character stats. Higher level Pictos grant better stats. Alright. Also provide passive effects called Lumina. Alright, so we're getting some glossary abuse here, where the game is coming up with new terms for basic concepts. Alright. Okay, Loons, since you are pulling the lion's share of the weight here, let's give you this thingy. Character overview shows all information. Right. Alright, now I get that. Okay. Outfit and haircut. Oh, alright. Actually, I'm curious. What options do we have to start with? None. Makes sense. Alright. Okay, so what do we get? Okay, we got this Picto here. So from here, Important pieces of equipment. Each character can have 3 pictos equipped. So kind of a materia thing, except they are for stat benefits and not like learning new skills. Maybe, possibly. Okay, will be mastered. Possible to activate as Lumina without having to pick those equipped. Okay, so we are getting kind of a materia thing. Fair enough. Alright. Think FF9. Alright, yeah, it makes sense. Alright, stats and you learn Luminos from them. Fair enough. Okay, let's get out of the blood death hole before the whatever the fuck made all this comes back. Are we going the right way? I'll assume yes. Right, yeah, we're that. Ah, okay. So that's where the barefoot thing comes in. Fair enough. I still think this wouldn't necessarily render shoes obsolete. Like, she's clearly running on the ground now. I mean, she's probably just using whatever magic wibbly-wobbly they've got for protection. But it does beg the question of why she has to jump and presumably use a grappling hook when she could just glide. I assume she can only get so far off the ground. Alright, crouching is automatic. Fair enough. Good old 3.5 echolator, or allocator. 4 battles using a picto gives you the Lumina, though you're limited in how many you can equip. Alright. That much I've got. Alright. Mission flags. Okay, checkpoints. So someone beat us to the punch. Unless Luna did this. Alright. Let's take our 10-minute rest. Alright. Bro, you need to spend some of these points here. You just walk like a few inches off the ground. Alright. We're early enough in the game that I don't know what's going to be important long term, so fuck it. Equal points starting from the top. Alright. You equal points starting from the bottom up. Alright, this one doesn't explain it well. Keep in mind where the sword icons are. Okay, I'm guessing this is kind of their most important attribute here. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, this is where explaining stuff is helpful. And the preponderance of glossary terms to learn can confuse things. But anyway, we are at the hour and 40 mark. You'll see as you come along. Alright, I do appreciate the help, by the way. There's definitely a lot to take in, and I do appreciate the efforts the game is going to do show, don't tell correctly, which is broadly the right choice. But it is definitely going to be a learning curve with this. Anyway, we'll take a break here, and I'll get some exercise in. And we're back. Okay. Another thing, pay attention to the stats as you put in points. They do different things. Be important to understand how you want to build characters. Right, yeah. I will study this more in depth as we proceed. Anyway, let's go cancel the apocalypse. Come on, Gustave. Alright, use F to attack an enemy first and gain an advantage. Roy. Got it. Alright, party time. Might as well make an opening argument here. Beautiful. Alright. Alright. Nice. Damage. Right. Hey, one down.
I'm ready.
Damn. Alright. So her basic attack is also just magic. Magic is just not necessarily aspected or part of the combo. Fair enough. Want another shot at this. Damn it. Alright. That will be a recurring problem in this, I can tell. But I knew what I was getting into when I signed up for this. Unlike Gustave, clearly. Hey, you got a weapon. Interesting. Alright, homeboy. What's this about a new weapon I hear? I note that the weapons also have levels. So, what's the difference here? Vitality, this one gives some agility. More attack power. Alright. Now play your game, you rogue. Alright.
Interesting.
Actually, is our chroma tracked somewhere? Alright, yeah, I'm guessing that is stuff we will spend on whatever merchants or merchant equivalent we can find. Because obviously we're not going to find a 25% critical chance on burning enemies. Okay, I'm seeing some synergy here. Basically, if she can inflict burning, that is something we can capitalize on. Gustave. Yeah, go ahead and throw that on. Why not? Letters on the weapons mean something. You mean the stats? I would assume so. Unless you're talking about the names being significant somehow. Yeah, I gotcha. That much I get. Alright. Onward. Oh. Alright, let's do this again. Doink. Doink. Alright, definitely hitting harder. This is good. Okay, wait a damn minute.
A storm is coming.
That's how I know I hit Q. Gave her the thing that gives extra points with a successful parry, I believe, which is probably not wise, but yeah. Someone's gonna have to suffer for that. Do we have enough? Yes.
This was weak.
She dodged, but it's too early, alright. Anything up here? Didn't come up here already, did I? No, I didn't.
We can use that.
Money! I do appreciate that she still does a, like, roll when she lands hits the ground.
Is that a house?
Looks abandoned.
Wider dodge window than a parry window. It's best to start dodging, then we get perfect. Just like Brent was saying, parry. Fair enough. Alright. So we got some... Speaking of gravity being negotiable in this world of ours, we've got some...
The indigo tree is not too far from here.
Funkiness happening
If anyone
here.
else made it, they'll regroup there.
Here we go. Anything in here before we go up? It doesn't look like it, but someone's camping out here recently.
Here we are, huh?
Yeah. The continent. The indigo trees over there.
Okay, so if you've got landmarks to regroup, that means some people had to have visited this place before and had some idea of the geography. Again, getting the sense that there's some missing steps in this plan. I use the word very loosely. Alright. Throw points into the rest of this, why not? Upgrade vitality. I missed the purple thing? Yep. Alright. Back up, Luna. Something over here, perhaps? Possibly? Ah, here we are.
An
Hey! I don't know what that does, but I'll assume it's a good thing. Did we come in through here? No, we did not.
An advantage.
Earlier expeditions, they opened the way for those to come after. Alright. But, you know, how do they get word back? Like, okay, the indigo tree is a good rally point. Like, there's... information has to be passed back to train people on. I'm a little unclear how that's being done if everybody that goes dies. Go down the rope? Okay, hold on a second. Oh, wrong button. Some that return from the... Oh, you're right. My bad. They did say that some returned from the first one, and after that, no such luck. I missed something down here, huh? Ah, downstairs. Ah! There we go.
We can use that.
Hey! Alright, so weapons can be upgraded. That I do appreciate. Actually, do we have a map? Doesn't appear we do. Not yet, at least. Alright. Let's see. What else can we... Alright. Let's see. Increases health pool. Might. Damage dealt. Luck. Damage dealing critical hits. Alright. Yeah, looks pretty straightforward. Alright, take 5. Fortunately, the monster back there will be obliging. But goddamn, this game knows how to make a backdrop.
We can use that.
See problems there and problems there. Let's deal with this one at a time. No maps. Oh Jesus. Okay, that'll be fun. Wait.
Ice shatter.
Yeah, I remember the shots he showed. This game did not skimp on the art.
We can use that.
I was gonna say design, but art feels like a more appropriate word here, because Jesus Christ. Alright. Now, I saw the grapple point over there, but I'm just curious where else we can go. I'm assuming we're doing the Dark Souls thing where enemies repopulate when we stop at these banners. Hello there, big fella. Alright, so noted, that's fair. Alright, Gustave. Pop that thing. Nice.
is coming.
Alright. Grapple point will lead to streamable content. Hey! Alright, she learned Dodger. Sweet. I'll take that, thank you. This looks significant. Anything to say about the statue being held together by, like, flesh? Apparently not. Alright. We'll double back and check the grapple point. I'm curious. Only resting respawns enemies. Got it. The Oregon Empire approves. Yeah, getting that vibe. Like, we are definitely seeing some decaying remnants of a forgotten but highly advanced civilization. A thing happened that caused all this shit, and we are working with the scraps of what's left.